A beautiful morning it is here on Vancouver Island. I have arrived, and it is a brisk morning of -2. Brr. Anyways, I had the great opportunity of meeting a fellow Vanlifer and YouTuber when I arrived here in Victoria. And we had a great time together. She is at A Foxy Mess, if you want to check out her channel. A wonderful human being, a awesome personality, and we are just like two peas in a little pod. Anyways, we learned a lot from each other just in the short little visits that we've had so far. And one of the things she was telling me about was a couple apps that she utilizes. And one of them is Too Good To Go. Type in Too Good To Go. All right. And we're going to go to the app. So there's a Too Good To Go here. We want to download the app. Now we got to do that again. It doesn't want to read right away. And we're going to do it through Google Play Store because you do have to pay up front for the food before you go and pick it up and install. But you don't have to pay for the app. All right. We hit open. I'm going to continue with Google. I'll just allow all. We're in Canada, and this is good for the States and European countries as well. All right, and of course authorization to get in, you know, the blah 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 stuff. La-dee-dee, la-dee-da. All right, so next, just all the little things, just telling you about the app, which I pretty much already have. And maybe later. All right, use my current location while using the app. That's what I prefer to do. And now it pops up here. Now, as you can tell, it's more of a mobile app type thing, so be easier on that. So browse, but I want map. Okay, so here we are. I'm in Victoria right now. And these little circles here, those are all the places that are offering something. So what do we got going on in downtown? So we have fresh sliced pizza. Tim Hortons is very common on this app. What's that one? A second slice. We have this one here. SH91 desserts. What's this nice colorful one here? Mexican House of Spices. Surprise bag. So it's, like I said, tells you when to pick up. It's going to be $4.99. It's a $15 value. You have no idea what you're going to get because it is a surprise. And it's filled with delicious food that the store has left at the end of the day. So, yeah, who knows? Shall we go ahead and reserve it? And we'll see what we end up getting. All right, so tap here to change your payment method. All right, and then go ahead with the pay. You don't need to see any of that. Thinking. You are a hero. I've never done this before. Just to let you know, this is my first time using the app. Okay, thanks for saving the meal from going to waste. And now when you go back, it's not there anymore. So that was the last one. So that was a success. There's one more I was noticing, which was right here. It was the Huntington Hotel and Suites. The breakfast buffet surprise bag. I'm sorry. I have to so do this because, oh my goodness gracious, that could be really delicious. And the pickup is tomorrow morning from 10 a.m. to 10:30, so that works. I'll pick this up before I go pick the other one up. And it's $5.99 for an $18 value. All right, so let's reserve. It's always a surprise. You never know what you're getting in these bags, just to let you know. It does say here, though, for this one in particular, if you have a question about allergens or specific ingredients, please ask the store. So maybe a change might have to be made or something like that. But anyways, we got it. I said it's $5.99, and we are going to go for it. And I have 2 pending pickups for tomorrow. I know, it looks like a sea of Tim Hortons on there and a couple 7-Elevens. But trust me, there is so much more. And they just pop up here and there all throughout the day. So you just have to take a look and see what's around you. And it's not necessarily everywhere, because it hasn't been caught on yet, right? I think, like I said, it's a fantastic idea. One, it helps the consumers to save money. And who doesn't need to save money in these tough economical times? And 2, it helps the distributor because, you know, they don't have to throw away stuff and they still can make a few extra dollars on it. It's a win-win all the way around. Let's head on down and pick up our orders and see what our surprises are. So we've just arrived at the first place, Huntington Hotel and Suites, I think it was called. And we're gonna head on in and go get our surprise bag. Wow, ain't this fancy. Oh, and the food is so warm. It's windy out, but the food is warm. Let's see what kind of goodies we got. Ooh, we got some potatoes, bacon, and eggs. Well, there we go. That was for $5.99. Not a bad size serving. Yeah, it's going to be just fine for me. I might not even eat it all. And parking was actually very easy here. I was able to pull up right up to the front and walk on in. Nice quiet street. As for the other place I'm going to pick up the next order at the Mexican store is a little bit more difficult because it's right downtown in Victoria here. So it's going to take a little bit of walking to get to wherever I manage to park. And I can't park in parkades because of the kayak. So I have to find street parking, which sometimes can be a challenge here in downtown Victoria during the day, but we're going to give it a go. I've actually decided that I'm going to go sit and park somewhere else to enjoy breakfast. Maybe breakfast with a view. Yeah, let's head on out and go do that. Well, let's see what it's all about. I'm going to try one of their potatoes. Looks like they put some seasoning on it. not bad at all. Still really warm considering I drove away from there for at least about 5 minutes. So that's good. Let's give the eggs a try here. Your regular scrambled buffet eggs. I'm sure their bacon's just delicious. Who doesn't love bacon? Okay, well, I'm sure there's many people out there who don't, but I do. So not good for you, but so freaking delicious. Pretty good for $6, so $5.99. Not bad. No complaints. Would I do it again? Probably so. You could, if it's still available in the morning, as I did mine all last night to pick up today. But yeah, it would probably work out just fine if you were to set it up in the morning. If you're in around the area and want a quick breakfast and really don't want to climb in the back and cook anything, yeah, this is perfect. Anyways, I'm going to enjoy. You enjoy a little bit of views. I do have to give kudos to the customer service. She was so wonderful there. I told her it was my first time using the app, and she's like, oh, here, let me show you what you do. And it was a swipe here and a push here, and there you go. It was all sent through, and my food was ready to go for me, and all I had to do was just walk out the door. And yeah, it was really good. I think I would do it again, especially from them. They gave a nice portion for the price. And would I pay $15 for it, the original price of it? Probably not, but for the $5.99, it was a great deal in my eyes. Anyways, we are going to head off now to the Mexican House of Spices. Let's go see what kind of surprise they give us there. So where we're going is right across the street there. Alright, so this was the second stop. So we've got like a orange juice pop type of thing here. It's all in Mexican. I don't know how to read it, so that shall be interesting. And some Ruffled chips. Pretty pricey, $5, but anyways. I think the pop was like, I don't know, doesn't even have a price on it, but I think I saw one for like $10. Pretty pricey. I've never had them, and why not at least just give them a try? I probably won't finish them both, but why not try something new, right? It's what life is all about, is trying something new. Every day if you can, but if not, at least once a week. Maybe once a month. Anyways, I don't know if I'd go back to that one ever again, because this isn't my liking at all, really. I'm not a chips and pop type of person. If I do, it's maybe, I don't know, once every few months that I would do that. So maybe this is that time. But they weren't prepared for me to be there at all. They kind of seemed surprised and just grabbed a couple things off the shelf. And yeah, anyways, not the greatest experience. Not like the first one, that's for sure. But will I use this app again? Most definitely. It was fun to do and try out, and like I said, trying something new. And I'll take you on that taste adventure here in a little bit. So I've enjoyed a lovely afternoon walking around Victoria with my friend from A Foxy Mess. And yeah, she's gone her separate way for the time being, and I decided to stick around down here for a little bit. But why not have my little snack that I got from the Mexican store? We're gonna start off with the orange drink here. Give it a try. Just gonna pour some into a glass just in case I don't like it. I'm making a mess, and I want to give it away to somebody. It smells sweet, I can tell you that much. Let's try it. I really don't know what to think of it. It's almost reminds me like that orange McDonald's pop that you used to be able to get many years back, but not as sweet or as flavorful as it was. This is pretty mellow, not carbonated. It doesn't have that big fizz, but mind you, it could be who knows how old. I'm gonna be honest, in that store, as much as they had some really cool Mexican stuff and everything in there, it also looked like the stuff had been sitting there for quite some time. And yeah, this may be one of those things. Anyways, let's give those ruffle chips a try. So this would be a cheesy flavor with queso. And yeah. Anyway, let's try it. I do hear that things can be a little bit different. It looks just like every other ruffle chip. Ooh. Wow. So not what I expected. Very cheesy, but not the cheesy flavor that we would be used to up here in Canada. I wonder if this is more like an American style cheese. That was really good. I like that. That was quite flavorful. Most definitely better than the pop. Yeah, thumbs up on this one for sure. Anyways, there we go. Tried a little something new. Always good to do. Well, that turned out to be a fun and adventurous afternoon in the city. Anyways, let's head on back to where we were this morning for the sunrise and go see what we get for a sunset. And I also want to share a couple more apps with you to check out. This app is Flash Food. It is Canadian and American. It basically focuses on Loblaw stores. So up in Canada, it'd be your superstore, wholesale club, independent grocers, those kind of things. And yeah, it is just a cool app. This one is all about groceries. So produce, meat, and of course your shelf essentials too. But yeah, this is a great idea, and I can't wait till it spreads on and on across the countries. So I noticed that there was some cheese on in a store near me. So of course I had to go ahead and get some. I'm getting a great discount of $12.65. So I am only paying $13.32 for 3 varieties of cheese. And there it is. Yeah, I really like me some cheese. All kinds of cheese. So that was a pretty good steal of a deal in my eyes. Anyways, thank you, Foxy, for sharing on the information and savings to me so I can pass it on to you. Another app you could use is Food Hero. And this one focuses on Sobeys stores. So Safeway, Thrifty, Sobeys, all that type of stuff. So for instance, you have a flatbread pear gorgonzola. Regularly, it was $18. You're getting it for 50% off for $9. And then, yeah, you just push add to cart and all that stuff. And it's pretty self-explanatory going through. And then if you just slide across here, it says see all. And then it shows you everything that they have going on. So, yeah, like look at the meats. Ground beef, some lean ground beef burgers, pork belly. And then, of course, there's even more to it all here. Chicken cordon bleu. Like, my oh my, some pretty good deals on this one, too. Well, cheers to savings. I hope this helps just as much as I hope you smile today. Till next time, bye-bye.